everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm the ThesPNation. I'm an OG YouTuber that provides luxury beauty reviews all the time. As I always say, since you're already here, feel free to hit that like button, definitely hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on those notification bells just so that you're aware of all the content that I have coming out. Alright, so today I'm going to go straight into this video. This is showcasing one of the most expensive foundations that anyone can buy in the world as far as it relates to people of color, specifically because, you know, La Prairie doesn't think that black people exist, so I can't actually buy La Prairie's foundation, for instance, because I believe that's a $250 foundation or $225, somewhere around there. And there are some others that are expensive, like, you know, Peau has the foundation, and they've never expanded that range. But they, you know, we have seen in the past, just recently, that they have been working to, you know, actually have foundations that actually come in shades for us. So at least there's some type of progress, right? Right. So anyway, Chanel came out with the Sublimage foundation, or Sublimage l'essence des tons. See, I did that right there. And I saw that particular foundation quite some time ago, probably 8 months ago, 9 months, 10 months ago. I saw it at Harvey Nichols. I think I saw it at Selfridges, but I believe it was only at Harvey Nichols at the time. And now it's actually in the United States. You can order it from Chanel.com specifically if you'd like to make the purchase. Yeah, my voice. Let's just continue. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. So, of course, when you order from Chanel.com, you get, you know, your nice little fancy receipt. And, of course, you get it in a box, which is always a nice touch. And go ahead and open this up. Here's a bag of samples with my purchase. And what did I get? I got Chanel No. 5 L'Eau and Chanel No. 5 Eau de Parfum. And I probably just randomly chose these because I don't use Chanel skincare. I don't use Chanel fragrances except for Egoist. Egoist Platinum is my favorite Chanel fragrance, hands down. Do not come up to my face talking about the Bleu de Chanel. That is such a basic, boring fragrance. I don't have time for that. Now, if we want to talk about Egoist Platinum, that's a bit different. Anyway, as far as these are concerned, I think maybe when I actually chose these when I was ordering, I felt a bit nostalgic because this is an aldehyde, the Chanel No. 5 fragrance. So it was one of the first aldehydes that was ever released as far as a type of fragrance that was released. And with this particular fragrance, before this came out, Vega came out, and Vega is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love old fragrances, and Vega was the first aldehyde, to my knowledge, that was ever released, and that was from Guerlain. And it is just an intoxicating scent. And I was around when this scent actually was discontinued, and I had hundreds, literally, clients who were like, please do not discontinue this. I have to buy this. People were buying them, you know, in groups, like in just packs, you know, as far as what we had left at that time. But it's my favorite aldehyde of all time, hands down. But yeah, so I'm not really a big fan of Chanel No. 5, but Vega, if you ever find Vega somewhere, you found something amazing. Okay, so inside it actually comes in its own box. So it is a gold box, has the gold on top with the black CC logo. It's very nice presentation. It just screams expensive. Whenever you see Sublimage, you just know that it's something that's very expensive. So that just goes without saying. Let's go ahead and open this up. So inside of the box you will find a booklet that comes in here, which I don't know anyone who reads any of this crap. Of course, you have the foundation, and it actually comes with its own brush, and we will be using this brush in the video just for demo purposes. It comes with it. It's a $150 foundation, so if they're gonna give me a brush, it better do something. This better be made in China. Okay, not in China. This better be made in Japan or something. I don't really know where it's made, but it should be made in Japan. $150 for a foundation? Should be, but we'll see. And then the actual foundation itself, the Sublimage L'Essence de Teint. This particular foundation packaging is absolutely, it screams luxury. This, it says it all. I mean, it's got weight to it. You could easily knock someone out with this. This is really nice, and it has the gold CC on the top. This is true luxury. This is beautiful. I love this. Of course, I shouldn't be surprised, but I did notice this attention to detail. Even on the actual brush itself, the holder for it, it even has the CC logo. This is very nice. And also, when you take the brush out, it has the gold CC logo on the bottom as well. Okay, my face has already been prepped and primed, so I'm just going to go straight into the foundation. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of this in the back of my hand. I chose the shade BD 121, and here is BD 121 on the back of my hand, spread out. It's not watery, but it's very serum-like. It's not really runny like the Sublimage foundation. I'm gonna dot this on my face. I wear BD 131 in Sublimage, so dropping down to BD 121 made me very nervous just because of the shade range. It's so limited with this foundation, and this has so much fragrance. It screams in your face. I love fragrance, so it doesn't bother me, but I could imagine this would drive someone insane. So far, so good. Shade looks to be a really good match. Just noticed I don't have my earrings on. Does anyone else feel naked without earrings? I always feel like I'm naked when I don't have my earrings on. I don't know. I'm just going to go in with bronzer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury shade 3, the Airbrush. Now I'm just going to go in with the Radiant Corrector for Eyes, Peau. This is in Hazelnut. Just put a little bit of that on. Now as a final touch, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray from Hourglass. The Sublimage L'Essence de Teint foundation, it comes in 12 different shades, retails for $150, and it is a 1.35 ounce bottle, fluid ounces, which is substantially larger than your traditional 1 ounce bottles of foundation. An exquisite foundation with an unprecedented serum-like texture that melts into skin and instantly creates a smoother, more radiant complexion. Day after day, skin maintains a luminous appearance. Infused with vanilla plantifolia, the signature ingredient of Sublimage, along with soothing vanilla, enfleurage oil, and light-reflecting mica, this sensorial formula moisturizes and plumps the look of skin. Antioxidants help protect against external aggressors. Includes a deluxe brush for seamless, customizable coverage. I would say that overall this foundation is a truly beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foundation. This foundation, in terms of price point and as far as what it gives me, it reminds me of Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, but it doesn't give me as much illumination, if that makes any sense. Because for me, on my skin, Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, it's a little too much. I prefer the other version. I can't remember what it's called anymore. The one that's like $80. I have both, of course. But the one that's like $80, that one is the one that I prefer over Shade and Illuminate. And I just like the way it looks because my skin kind of feels a little bit slimy, kind of a bit too shiny, and it's weird because I have normal skin, so it just looks really strange on my face. And so I didn't have that amazing experience that a lot of people had with Shade and Illuminate. But with this foundation, this gives me what I really wanted Shade and Illuminate to look like. It's in the same arena. I'll say arena. It's in the same arena for a nomination with Peau's foundation. the Radiant Fluid Matte foundation that I so graciously and so fabulously reviewed, because I truly love that foundation and it is still a holy grail for me. And they did come out with a Radiant Fluid Foundation Natural, which I also did purchase as well, which you will see very soon. This foundation gives my skin a glow, just this natural, just beauty. And it's not like the Le Beige, because the Le Beige, you get more coverage with Le Beige, which is funny. Because this foundation, I would say, is more like a sheer to light coverage foundation, even though it's $150. What you're really paying for is that vanilla Centrifolia. You're paying for what actually goes into Sublimage and what makes Sublimage what it is, as far as the customers who say that it's so amazing. I haven't had that experience with Sublimage. I don't think my skin needs Sublimage as far as, what my skin concerns are at this point in my life. But I mean, a lot of people swear by it and they say it's so amazing. So to have it infused into a foundation, that's what you're paying for. And you're paying for the packaging, you're paying for this entire experience, because this bottle alone, like I said, you can knock somebody out with this. This is a beautiful, and it's so simplistic. It's so simple, but it's just so luxurious. It's fabulous, darling. I love it. The foundation, from what I've experienced, it does last for a number of hours. I have no issues with that at all. It stays beautiful on my skin. I don't, just like the Le Beige, I don't personally have to set the foundation. So that's a nice bonus as well. I did also buy the, what is this? The Natural Finish Loose Powder. I bought it in shade 121. I have a feeling this shade is too dark. I'm not really sure. Let me know before I open this if I should get a lighter shade than 121. But I was going to put that on in this video, but I wasn't really sure. So I just skipped that part, and I didn't want to put anything on. And when I've been testing this out, I haven't been wearing powder anyway, because I normally don't wear powder. In most cases, but I have been using that Chantecaille blurring powder because that's amazing. The HD one and the one that's now a permanent, amazing. Just looking at my skin, it looks really pretty, really glowy, makes me feel very youthful. My skin just looks really plump, and I will say that as well. That's something that I immediately noticed after applying it and letting it sit for a while. I'd say 15 to 20 minutes. My skin just looks like it's been kind of pulled a little bit. It's taut, and it's just plump and supple and just youthful. So that's personally why I like this foundation. Now, would I say go out and buy this foundation? You have to buy this. This is an HG foundation. I would say no, specifically because of the coverage level. I feel like if I'm going to pay $150, I should have a foundation that can give me either sheer to buildable medium full coverage, or at least light to medium or full buildable coverage. This is more so sheer to light coverage. You will not get a lot of coverage with this if you have very textured skin. If you have a lot of skin concerns or skin issues, then this foundation is not going to look good on your skin, and that's just me being completely honest with you guys. I don't want you to go out and blow $150 for no reason, or to just waste inventory at a store just to go ahead and ultimately return it, and then they can't resell it. So I don't know. I think this is, for me personally, based on, the things that I always talk to you guys about. I always say I love very little coverage. I like natural looking makeup. Anything like that, that's why this foundation is something that I would gravitate towards. So again, let me know your thoughts if you have tried the Sublimage Leçons de Teint foundation. And yeah, also sound off below. I have foundations I've not reviewed yet that I do have in my possession. There's Luminous Silk. There is, and that also will include the Luminous Silk Concealer, or maybe the Power Fabric Concealer. I can't remember. But I have Luminous Silk Foundation. The Clé de Peau, their newest foundation, the Radiant Fluid Foundation, Natural. I have that one as well. I have the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation that came out. I have a new CC Cream from Dermablend. Also, go to my Instagram because I can't remember everything off the top of my head. But just go to Instagram because I post like a picture of like 6 different foundations, even though I have more than those, and I just don't talk about them because I'm always like looking for something because I have an addiction to foundation. So it's just me, okay? But definitely check that latest post out and comment in the comments to let me know what you would like for me to review next. Definitely rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with a whole lot more, guys. Bye.